Do you remember that terrible movie trailer that you've probably tried to forget titled God's Not Dead? If you thought that was bad, let me introduce you to something completely and utterly brand new. Something that's 10 times better than God's Not Dead. It's called A Matter of Faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to answer the age-old question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
One of the hardest things for a father is when it comes time to send his little girl off to college.
Biology? Did you get Cayman?
Complex life forms evolved from simpler life forms.
Hey, what did you think about what Professor Cayman was just saying?
She's one of the cutest freshmen we've seen.
Just calling to get your topic for the October debate.
I really like all of my instructors, especially my biology teacher, Professor Cayman. He's a riot.
The guy's an evolutionist.
Oh my god, he's a fucking evolutionist? What does this mean? What possibly could him believing in evolution? How is this going to damage our worldview? It's going to crush everything that we know. We can't believe in God if we accept evolution.
And there's nothing in the whole course description about biblical creation as even a plausible alternative.
All our public schools and universities teach evolution as the answer to the origins of life.
Not even 45 seconds in the trailer and you've already practically strawmanned what evolution is. I don't know of any public school, and I don't know of any evolutionary biologists who would ever claim that evolution is the answer to the origins of life. This is simply not the case. Evolution does not claim this. Evolution simply means change over time. That change is a process from life changing into different characteristics, changing to other different characteristics. This film, A Matter of Faith, is doing exactly what the film God's Not Dead did in regards to atheism. You know, the professor's an atheist, but in actuality, he's an actual believer, a Christian, and they purposely try to misrepresent what all atheists believe and try to stump the atheist with one big old question. Why do you hate God? Therefore, you must believe God exists because you hate him? In the exact same way, God's Not Dead, this film, A Matter of Faith, is doing the exact same thing in regards to evolution.
Don't you think Professor Cayman has some good concepts? He could be right.
Have you ever seen that thing that Cayman does where he shows how we all came from apes? Life comes from life. It doesn't come from non-life.
Evolution versus creationism, what do you say?
Professor Cayman, my dad can't debate you.
If I were you, I'd get out of it. I've never done anything like this before.
I wasn't going to teach evolutionary lies from those textbooks. I'm out of the game.
You debating Professor Cayman is not going to solve anything.
This guy stands against everything that we believe in.
What are you doing, man?
What did you tell her?
I'm not interested. Do you know how embarrassing this is going to be for me?
Welcome everyone to our debate tonight.
Wasn't the Bible written by man?
Yes, it was.
Then how does that make it the Word of God?
You know, I may have to watch this movie just so I can hear the answer in this film on how it answers the Bible being written by man. Yes, it was written by man, but didn't you know that the Bible was written by man and God inspired them, whatever the fuck that means, inspired them and spoke to them what to write down on pages over the course of thousands of years? I am honestly sick and tired of this war, this debate on creationism versus evolution. And if you happen to believe in evolution, there are some Christians, notice I said some, not all, that think if you believe in evolution that you are somehow evil. And I can bet you anything, by the time this film is done, it's probably going to say that if you are an evolutionist, that you are evil, that somehow you are this depraved human being who has no ability to rationalize his own morality without God. These Christian films do nothing but promote terrible stereotypes of science, of evolution, of atheists, of non-religious believers. But let's be realistic for a second. Do you really think that the end of this film is going to be about evolution being established? That evolution winning the debate? No. Because from the title of the video, it's a matter of faith. Because, you know, with faith, faith fixes everything. You can have faith in creation. You can have faith in the Bible. You can have faith. Faith is not evidence. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Daniel Sulzbach, also known as Mr. Repzion. Like these logic tees, also the t-shirts that say fiction, and among many, many others, Skeptic, Science, and Darwin. Feel free to check out RepzionTees.com. Any shirt that you purchase will go towards atheist bloggers and artists here on YouTube and supports the community as a whole. Thank you for watching. Peace, the Rep out.